Hello and welcome back to Man-Child Motorsports. This is Papa Puxel here. We're here for the second group of the quarterfinals in the Test and Tune tournament. Let's take a quick look at the top five. We still have Dretty sitting there as our gatekeeper. So it's going to take a 6.5370 to get on the board. Let's go ahead and take a look at who's racing today. The first group we're going to have Mark D, Shadow, Numbskull, and Dretty. The second group is going to be Fred, N-Count, Ash, and Glitch. Today we're going to have Mark D from Cut Rocker Racing driving a Cadillac El Mirage, coming in at 59.7 grams. Then we have Shadow from Road Rage Racing. He's in a convertible Camaro, coming in at 60 grams even. Then we have Numbskull from Numbskull Racing. He's in a 2014 Corvette C7, coming in at 59.5 grams. And lastly, we have Dretty from Mafia Motors driving a Porsche 964, coming in at 60 grams even. We'll be starting with Mark D in the pole. We got Shadow in the front lane with him. We got Dretty behind Mark D, and then Numbskull behind Shadow. Let's get some racing done. So it looks like everybody's pretty even getting to the butterfly turn, but coming out of there, looks like Mark D and Dretty are going to start pulling ahead. They're going to come around the campers, getting a little slight lead. By the way, my camper camera kind of fizzled out on this this tape here. But coming down, Mark D and Dretty have a lead coming in. It's going to be Mark D, and then Dretty, and then Shadow and Numbskull. So that'll give Mark D 5, and Dretty 3, Shadow 2, and Numbskull 1. So Shadow's going to be moving over to the pole position, and Numbskull will come up to the front lane with them. This time looks like Numbskull's going to get to the butterfly first. Coming out, Shadow staying right there with them. Coming around the camper, Shadow gets kind of bouncing all over the place. He's really bouncing coming out of the campers there, but is able to stay on his wheels. Numbskull gets off to a big lead coming around the roundabout there. Everybody's coming down through there. Now Numbskull's going to come in for the win, and you got Shadow being pushed by Dretty and then Mark D. So that's going to give Mark D and Numbskull both 6. Shadow and Dretty both have 5. So now Numbskull's going to come over to the pole position. Dretty's going to come up to the front lane with them. You got Shadow and Mark D in the back row. Looks like everybody gets to the butterfly about the same time. Coming out, looks like Dretty's going to be taking a little bit of a lead over Numbskull. Coming around the campers, Numbskull and Dretty are fighting for position. Looks like Dretty's going to win that fight. They're going to stay right tight coming around the roundabout. Coming through there, you're going to be coming in and having Dretty is going to come in for the win. You got Numbskull and Mark D. I think we lost Shadow there by the campers. So now we got Dretty with 10, Numbskull with 9, Mark D 8, Shadow 5. We got Dretty's in the pole now, and Mark D comes back to the front lane for his second try at it. Looks like Mark D's going to hit the butterfly first, but coming out of the butterfly, Dretty's starting to take the lead, going around, leading into the campers. Coming around the campers, looks like Dretty and Numbskull are going to start battling again, coming around the roundabout. Looks like Dretty's going to win that battle again. Numbskull flips over. Looks like Mark D's going to pass around, so you got Dretty for first, Mark D for second. Both Numbskull and Shadow aren't able to finish. So that's going to finish up. Dretty got 15, Mark D with 11, both moving on. Numbskull ended up with 9, and Shadow ended up with 5. So let's go ahead and move on to our next round. We'll be starting off with Fred from Blue Line Racing. He's in a Jaguar XJ, coming in at even 60 grams. Then you have N Count for Chase Family Racing in a Bugatti, coming in at 40.8 grams. We have Ash from Variant Skunk Works, driving a shoebox in an even 60 grams. And lastly, we have Glitch from Flat Rabbit Racing Club. He's in a Nissan Skyline, coming in at 56.2 grams. We'll be starting off with Fred in the pole. You got N Count next to him, you got Glitch behind Fred, and Ash behind N Count. Looks like we lost Glitch there in that vicious last corner, and we lost Ash up there coming out of the butterfly. Let's go ahead and take another look at the race here. So coming out, looks like everybody hits the butterfly about the same time. Of course, Ash had a problem not coming out there. Everybody's staying pretty tight coming around the campers. Everybody's single file. Fred's out in the lead going into the roundabout. Everybody stays pretty smooth coming into the roundabout. Coming out, Glitch had his issue there. He flips, and Fred's going to be in for first and N Count for second. So we're going to have Fred with 5, N Count with 3. The other two we had DNF, so they're at 0. So now we got the N Count moves to the pole, and Ash comes to the front row with them. Well, we had all kinds of bumping and bang coming out of the butterfly. Let's take a look what happened. We lose both N Count and Fred in the butterfly. Ash had an issue, but he actually is able to continue. Glitch is way out front. Coming around the campers, you can see Glitch is going to be all by himself. Coming around. There at the very end, you can see Ash is still moving, so he's still coming up behind. Glitch has got a huge lead. All he's got to do is keep together to get the win. Coming around the roundabout, doing okay. A little squirrely coming out of the last turn there. So Glitch is going to take the win, and Ash is going to take second on his lid. So that brings Fred to 5, N Count 3, Ash 3, and Glitch 5. So now Ash is going to be coming over to the pole position. Glitch is going to come up to the front lane with them. You got Fred and N Count behind them. As usual, we had kind of a wild finish. Let's take a look at this again. Glitch wins the race to the butterfly, but coming out of the butterfly, you have Ash gaining. You have N Count kind of falling behind. Going around the campers, Ash is able to take the lead over Glitch. Fred's short or closely there behind. Coming around the roundabout, N Count's coming in behind there. You're going to have Ash in for the first, Glitch, and you got N Count going underneath Fred. Now we have both Ash and Glitch both have 8, and Fred and N Count both have 5. So now we have Glitch in the pole and N Count coming up to the front row for a second round in the front. Again, we had another wild ride at the end. Let's go ahead and take a look. Looks like Fred won the battle to the butterfly coming out. Looks like Glitch and Ash both are kind of gaining on him. Coming around the butterfly, they try to push him out, but he's able to sneak in between Glitch and Ash. Coming down around the roundabout, they all tighten up coming in. It gets wild coming out. You have Glitch coming through for first on his lid. Then you have Fred. Then you have Ash being pushed in by N Count. So our final scores are going to be So Glitch has 13, Ash 10. They're going to be moving on. Then you have Fred with 8 and N-Count with 6. So congratulations to Mark D, Dretty, Ash, and Glitch. They'll all be moving on to the semifinals. Here's the semifinal bracket. We got Arlo, Cam, Sam Hall, and Giorgio. Then we have Mark D, Dretty, Ash, and Glitch. That'll be the next video coming up, so make sure you stay tuned for that. Thanks for watching. Make sure you like and subscribe.